Before Elvis, there was nothing. John Lennon. Welcome to this creative journey through the life of a musical legend. I'm your host, Richard Sisk. On January 8, 1935, as the Great Depression gripped America, a king was born in a humble two-room house in Tupelo, Mississippi. Elvis Aaron Presley entered a world of poverty, but would leave it, having changed the face of music and popular culture forever. Young Elvis found solace and inspiration in the soulful hymns of his local church. Gospel music became his refuge, filling him with deep emotional connection to its raw, heartfelt sound. When his family moved to Memphis, Tennessee, Elvis encountered a whole new world of rhythm and blues on Beale Street, sparking a passion that would soon revolutionize music. It was here, in Memphis, in 1953, that a pivotal moment in music history occurred. A shy 18-year-old Elvis scraped together $4 to record a song for his beloved mother at Sun Records. Interestingly, Sun Records owner Sam Phillips wasn't present that day. Instead, it was his secretary, Marion Keister, who interacted with the young Elvis. Impressed by his voice, particularly with ballads, she made a note about this promising young man and passed it on to Phillips. This small act of recognition, combined with Elvis' love for his mother, would be the first step on an extraordinary journey. Sam Phillips paired him with guitarist Scotty Moore and bassist Bill Black. The recording of That's All Right in 1954 crackled through the radio waves, igniting a musical revolution that would sweep across the nation and the world. As Elvis's fame grew, so did the controversy surrounding his provocative performance style. In the racially charged atmosphere of 1950s America, Elvis became both a lightning rod for criticism and a catalyst for change. By popularizing African-American musical styles and challenging societal norms, he played a significant role in the evolving landscape of American culture and music. Despite the controversy, or perhaps because of it, Elvis's star continued to rise. His generosity grew along with his fame. There's a heartwarming story from his early years of success that exemplifies this. While looking at some new Cadillacs, Elvis struck up a conversation with a young black couple who were also there admiring the cars. When he learned that they were just window shopping, unable to afford such a luxury, Elvis did something extraordinary. He bought them the car on the spot. This act of spontaneous kindness was typical of the man behind the legend. Even as fame embraced him, Elvis answered the call of duty, serving the U.S. Army in Germany. It was there he met Priscilla Beaulieu, who would later become his wife. But this period also brought heartache as Elvis lost his beloved mother Gladys, a wound that would never fully heal. Returning from his service, Elvis was eager to reignite his career. It was at this crucial juncture that Colonel Tom Parker, who had become Elvis's manager in 1955, began to exert even greater influence over the star's career trajectory. Parker, a savvy but controversial figure, negotiated lucrative deals for Elvis, particularly in the film industry. However, Tom Parker's management style and decisions were not always in the best interest of Elvis as an artist. The Colonel pushed Elvis into a string of formulaic movies with mediocre soundtracks, prioritizing quick profits over artistic growth. This period, while financially successful, is often viewed as a creative low point in Elvis's career. Despite these challenges, Elvis's connection with his fans remained strong. The 1968 television special, sometimes known as the 68 Comeback Special, marked a turning point. Initially conceived by Parker as a Christmas show, it evolved into a powerful reminder of Elvis's raw talent and charisma. reigniting the fire within him. It led to a triumphant Las Vegas residency and a return to touring, reminding the world why he was crowned the king of rock and roll. In November 1970, Elvis took the stage at the Los Angeles Forum, part of his first tour since 1957. I was lucky enough to be in the audience that night. The energy was electric, and Elvis was at the top of his game. His performance was nothing short of superb. What struck me most was a moment toward the end of the show, when Elvis asked for the house lights to be brought up. He wanted to see his audience, to connect with the fans. He could hear, but he couldn't see due to the stage lighting. It was a poignant reminder of how much Elvis valued his connection with his fans. As I recall this now, it brings a tear to my eyes, thinking of the man behind the legend, seeking that human connection amidst the glare of stardom. Even in his later years, Elvis's generosity never waned. In 1975, during a concert in Asheville, North Carolina, Elvis noticed a young woman named Donna Lewis holding a sign saying it was her birthday. He paused the show, had her brought up on stage, and serenaded her with "Happy Birthday." Then, in a gesture that left the audience stunned, he gave her his $11,500 diamond ring. "I want you to have a happy birthday," he said simply. However, the weight of his own legend proved a heavy burden. Elvis increasingly turned to prescription medications, struggling with health issues and the unrelenting pressure of fame. This darker aspect of Elvis' life serves as a stark reminder of the toll that immense fame and pressure can take on an individual. On August 16, 1977, the world stood still as news broke that Elvis Presley, aged just 42, had been found unresponsive at his Graceland mansion. The iconic phrase, "Elvis has left the building," took on a heartbreaking new meaning. But while Elvis may have left us physically, his spirit and his music live on. Elvis's legacy burns brighter than ever. His music continues to touch hearts across generations. His impact on popular culture indelible. From the rockabilly revolution of the 1950s to the pop cultural phenomenon of the 1970s, Elvis's influence can still be heard in countless artists today. Graceland stands as a testament to his enduring influence, welcoming hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. But beyond the gold records and the jumpsuits, it's the stories of his kindness and his connection with fans that truly define Elvis's legacy. What can we learn from Elvis's extraordinary journey? Perhaps it's the power of dreaming big, even when starting from humble beginnings. Maybe it's the importance of staying true to your passion, even when the world tries to change you. Or possibly it's a reminder that true greatness lies not just in talent, but in the capacity for kindness and generosity. Elvis Presley, the poor boy from Tupelo who became the king of rock and roll, may have left the world too soon, but his music will be eternal. His story reminds us that with talent, determination, and a generous heart, anything is possible. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the life of Elvis Presley. Until next time, keep the spirit of rock and roll alive in your heart, and remember, in the words of the king himself, when you're a certain kind of star, people treat you like a king, but no man should be treated like that. It'll mess with your head and make you think you're better than everybody else, and nobody's better than anybody else.